Okay, hi, we're back with the new media class in Illustrator, and we've made an artboard. We called it New Shapes, and what we're going to do is we're going to do some work with the pen tool to make a more complex shape. Now, what we talked about before in class is that when you make a shape, we've actually used things like the star. Um, you you can make a shape like this, and Illustrator likes completed shapes. Okay, it seems like it's a good thing for Illustrator, and you can do things like when you have a shape, you can use the large arrow tool to select it. So I'm using this the big shape selection tool, the black arrow, to do it, and I can do things like I can change the color of it, the fill of it is what it's called, and I can also change the stroke, the edge around it. Okay, so if I go like this and change the stroke on it, I can make it thicker. I have options to put like different kinds of fades and things like that on it. It can be in different colors. Anything you can do with a pattern, you can do this here like that. So that's like two patterns. There's a fill pattern, there's a stroke pattern, things like that. For laser cutting, we need to have fills that are empty, and we need to have fills that are basic, so we can cut with them. And I'm going to change the point size to really low size. Okay. Now, one of the things you can do too that we were looking to do to build a more complex shape is to use the Pathfiner. Okay. So we've talked about this, and I'm gonna go like this, and I'm gonna do that. Let's take two stars and try to merge them here. So we go like this, pick out a star tool. And remember, you can add more points to the star by going like with the arrow keys, just holding shift like that, like that. Kind of looks like Lisa Simpson. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to put these two stars together and maybe make some kind of combined shape. Okay. So right now these are two independent shapes, and so if they cut, they'll cut like this, and there'll be this piece in between. What I'd like to do is get them to be the same. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the window, and I'm going to pull up this thing called the Pathfiner. On mine it's up. I'll show you how to get it though. If it's not there on your screen, go like this, pick the Pathfinder, and then what it does is it gives you these sort of like things you can do to the shapes. Okay. So what I want to do is I want to kind of unite them, make one big shape. And let's see what that looks like. Let me see what I can do if I move this around a little bit. Let me pick the small arrow tool. Pick this. And that might look cool because then it'll be like sort of like a shooting star. Let's do this. Pick it up. I'm going to rotate it slightly, and I'm going to move it more like to the center. Okay. There you go. Something like that. There you go. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to go like this. I'm going to pick both shapes. I'm using the black arrow tool because that picks the whole shape. I'm going to pick this. I'm going to hold the shift key and pick the other shape. So both are selected. And then I'm going to go like this and unite them. And then that is one big shape.